Hey, what's up, High Low News family? Welcome to another episode of the Can We Talk podcast, our show where we talk to dope people in the community doing dope things. And today is no different. I'm so excited to have my next guest on. They're going to be telling you about a really dope event that's happening this Saturday in Miramar. And they're going to tell you why you need to be there if you haven't been there already, okay? And all the things you need to know and what you'll expect. So without further ado, I would love to welcome my guest to the show. Vice Mayor Davis, Alexandra Davis from Miramar. I just want to make sure I get that right. Okay. We got Eddy Edwards, the co-producer for the event, and we have David Lucca, one of the artists that will be performing at the festival. So welcome everyone to the show, and just give everybody the name. I didn't even say the name. It's the Afro-Carib Festival. I want to put the flyer on the screen really quick for everyone so they can see some of the details. It's happening February 17th from 6 to 11 p.m. at the Miramar Regional Park Amphitheater. You can go to AfroCaribFestMiramar.com to get tickets, and we'll be showing the flyer again for you guys, but just wanted to give you guys that quick information on what we're doing. So thank you everyone for joining me today.
Thank you for having us. Great.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
Awesome. And you know what? I want to just go around and just let everyone introduce themselves and let people know, who you are and what you do in the community. And we'll start with ladies first, of course, with Vice Mayor Alexandra P. Davis. I got that. I got it right that
time. Yes, thank you so much. So I'm Vice Mayor of the City of Miramar, one of the greatest cities in America, one of the most diverse. We're pleased to present this event known as the Afro-Carib Festival during Black History Month and Reggae Month. And so this is just one of the many things that I do. I'm the executive producer of this festival, which I created over 4 years ago for the city.
Awesome. And I just want to give your flowers, because when you got elected, I was like, oh my gosh, who is this beautiful chocolate woman like running things in Miramar? So I just want to thank you for repping, for all the girls out there, all the women out there, and just doing an amazing job and looking amazing while doing it. So I wanted to tell you that definitely on air to let everybody know, because as soon as you were elected, I was like, who is this? She's gorgeous.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, you're welcome. And next, I would like to introduce Eddy Edwards with Rhythms Marketing. Did I get it right, Eddy?
You got it right. Rhythms Marketing, and that's one of the agencies that's co-producing the show with Circle of One. And I'm a Miramar resident, and been working with Vice Mayor before she was even elected, when she conceived Carib Fest back in the day. And we're honored to be able to produce this magnificent festival each year for the city, and just bring something that is Afrocentric, music, food, culture, everything to the city of Miramar.
Yes. And last but not least, Mr. David Lucca. Can you tell us about you and your band and what people can expect from you at the festival this year?
Hello, everyone. Thanks for the opportunity to be here in your show. It's always an honor and a pleasure to see such wonderful people. Well, my name is David Lucca. I'm the co-founder of the David Lucca y Los Clásicos. We specialize in the salsa, classic salsas from the originals of the 60s, 70s, when everything started. And we always try to keep that style alive, because through years, salsa has changed a lot as far as the style. Now it's leaning more to the urban style and so and so and so. So, I always try to keep the original classic style of salsa. It's very energetic, very danceable. It's a big band. It's 12 of us, 12-piece band, and hopefully people are going to enjoy and dance with us.
Yes. Oh, you cannot stay still if salsa is being played. So I already know that people are going to love it.
Absolutely not.
But I wanted David to show, because, Afro-Carib, there's a connection between Afro and salsa. So I think David can speak to that as well.
Yes. Well, as you know, salsa was created through the African rhythms and drums, etc. That's everything, and it started mixing with the Cubans and the Afro-Caribbean different beats and stuff. So it is definitely a relation. And without the African music and drums, and with a little bit of mix of the Cubans, salsa will not even exist, I think. So
That's
it's a good mix. I'm glad to be part of this great event.
Yeah, thank you for that history. And I love that connection. That's something that a lot of people may not know. So I'm glad you plugged that in. I want to back it up a little bit and take it over to you, Vice Mayor Davis, because I want to know what was the inspiration behind you wanting to start this festival?
Yes. So in the past, as Eddy Edwards had mentioned, I started what was called Career Fest. I wanted to make sure that our children, which I'm the mother of a millennial, but that the children who were born here understood the culture a little bit and that we could bring some of the culture to them. So it was mainly for Caribbean islanders. And so we started it off back in 2003, I believe it was. And it had different genres of Caribbean music with a compa, salsa, reggae, and so on, calypso. And then moving fast forward, when I got reelected in 2019 to this position, having been away for about 4 years, I decided to have a little different spin on it because now we had the advent of Afrobeats and also with the connection of Reggae Month. So we have Black History Month and Reggae Month. And the idea of doing a festival where we could showcase the African diaspora through music, food, merchandise, and so on. And the thought came to me to combine it during this time of the year. And we got the buy-in from Visit Lauderdale, who is the tourism arm of Broward County, because far too often these types of events are not sponsored. They're not really, you don't have the money to really carry it off and to keep the prices low. And they believed in the product because, Broward is not just a beach. There's a whole vibe going on west of the beaches. And so that's where this whole thing was born out of the need to showcase the cultures and the diaspora, which is in Broward County, and making sure that it can be a tourist destination and that we can showcase our culture to the rest of the world.
Love it. And just from experiencing it and attending last year, it was so well put together. It was beautiful. I loved all the photo opportunities, and you could tell that it was created with intention, like the curation of how the vendors flowed and the food market and everything. You could tell that there was a lot of intention behind it. And Eddy, I wanted to get some more insight from you on what people can expect this year. Like, how are you guys going to raise the bar this year? Because you raised it pretty far last year.
Last year we raised it. We had coffee as our headline, and now this year we have Fireboy DML, and I mean he is hot. And people might not know the name, but they know his songs. Peru, and I won't even try to sing, but they know his songs, and he's got a number of hot songs. And then what we always do is it's showing that connection. So we've got David Lucca and the salsa, and he's showing that connection for the Afro. We've got Kenny Haiti, and again the Haitian side, they're also bringing their music, and he does Afro Haitian music. We have reggae, so we have people like Tony Rebel, Nadine Sutherland, Kabaka Pyramid, the Grammy winner, and we have a surprise guest that you're the first place now it's going to be announced. Vice Mayor, you want to do that? You want to do that?
We get breaking news?
Yes.
The thing is, as you know, Reggae Month was founded in Jamaica in 2008 and based off of the birth date of Bob Marley. And we're so excited now. We got the Bob Marley movie coming out. So there's a lot of stuff buzzing around the Marley family. But we're lucky to have Sharon Marley, and she will be debuting her single, right, Eddy? Her hit single that she has out.
Yes.
So she's going to grace the stage. So that's a nice plus for us because everybody knows when you talk about reggae, you talk about Marley.
Definitely.
Right. So
Oh my gosh, that's
you asked
amazing.
about how we raise the bar. There's your answer right there.
Well, you're giving the people what they want. That is amazing. First of all, thank you for the breaking news. We love that type of stuff. That is amazing, and that's going to be such a treat. Like you said, with the release of the Bob Marley biopic coming out today,
Yes.
like that's dope. Like that's really cool for people to see that part of the performance. And David, to even just continue on talking about performances, you were talking about salsa and your band. Like, what can people expect when they see you perform at the festival?
Well, I want to go back a little because the vice mayor brought a subject that brought this to my attention. As you know, last week was what they call the Caribbean baseball series at the Marlins Park, where there was 7 different countries participating,
Okay.
and they gave me the privilege and the honor to make the theme song for that event. So what happened was that I collaborated with a great writer in Puerto Rico and a ranger. So we had to mix all 7 different rhythms of all these different countries in one song to make it a theme for the inauguration of this event. So it was like an honor for me to do. It's like, Ricky Martin did it for the soccer championships, and for me to give me that assignment was a big thing. So it was not easy, but when she mentioned calypso, that's one of the rhythms that is included on this. It was kind of like a potpourri medley that we had to do merengue, we had to do salsa, we had to do calypso, we had to do the Mexican, the mariachi thing. So it was very creative, and it came out really good. But I had to bring that point when she mentioned calypso, because all this is Latin music in Africa. One way or another, the African Caribbean music is involved because it's the drums, the percussion, all that stuff. So as far as my show, I'm trying to play music, salsa back of the 60s and 70s. To it's like a history to keep that scent alive. So it's going to be very energetic, a lot of percussion solos, horn solos, this stuff to see if we can electrify the public, and have them dance with us, and hopefully it will show that people will talk about.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh man, that sounds like an amazing show. Vice Mayor, I wanted to ask you about the importance of having world-class events like this right in our own backyard, especially like you said, we're not on the beach and where a lot of people go to, the tourist destination, air quote, but to have this right here in your own backyard for people in your community to experience. Can you speak to the importance of having that?
Yeah, hi. So what we try to do here is ensure that people can live, work, play, and raise their families right here in the city of Miramar. So it was pretty intentional, because I know I've been living in Miramar for over 30 years. We didn't always have an amphitheater. We didn't always have a place that we can actually have our own kind of entertainment. We'd have to go downtown Miami, maybe to Biscayne or whatever it is, and go to their theater or amphitheater. But now we have one in our own backyard. We want to make sure that folks can come in and enjoy themselves at a reasonable price too. Because a lot of times when this is done by outside entities, it's prohibitive. With us, we're able to, garner a lot of our sponsors like Visit Lauderdale and Memorial Healthcare System to help us keep the price low. So that's what we're really aiming to do, is making sure folks don't have to go far for their entertainment. They don't have to always go downtown Miami or go downtown Fort Lauderdale to have a good time.
Yes, indeed. And Vice Mayor, what is one of the highlights that you look forward to every year with the Afro-Carib Festival?
I just like the various artists, to be honest. There's always a brand new artist on the show. And, we just like to be able to bring that kind of energy to Miramar, the kind of excitement. I always like the decor, the food, and just seeing people dance and enjoy themselves.
Yes. And Eddy, what is one of the highlights for you during the festival?
Well, I tell you, from a production side, you do everything you can to make a show and for people to enjoy. But there is that point for me when pretty much everything is in place and done, and the show is happening. And I get to now just stand and see people enjoy themselves and have a good time. And you shake your head and you say, yes, for all the headache I went through, this is worth it, you know.
Definitely. I know that feeling of like completion and satisfaction when you accomplish something this major. And
Right.
David, do you have anything that you're looking forward to? I know you guys will be performing, you'll be a little busy, but are there anything from the festival that you're looking forward to?
Well, I'm going to go back a little bit because I know Vice Mayor and my friend over here, they're both looking forward to my performance. Come on, let's accept that. Come
Yes.
on, you know that I'm going to be a highlight there. You know, of course, the Marley family, you can't beat that. You know, Marley's Marley, you got to respect that. Okay, but I know you two are looking forward to that salsa. You know, we're gonna turn that stage on fire. But besides that, I'm looking forward to the food, all these different type of foods and stuff. You know that you got to try a little bit of everything. You know, because it's once in a lifetime that you get that kind of experience, and when it's there, you got to take advantage of it. You know, that's it's a must. It's a must. The same with the souvenirs and stuff. I like to collect stuff. So, you know, I'll be going around trying to find what it catches my eye and collect it, you know. And then I'll say, hey, I was in Nigeria. I was in Haiti.
But David makes a good point, because one of the things, like I said, when you stand up, but you know, when a band like a salsa band is playing and you see people dancing to the music and how it moves people, that is something that just speaks to how we're connected through music, regardless of where we're from. And that music
Yep.
speaks the universal language.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Vice Mayor, is there anything that you would like to add, about this connection that we have, especially being in South Florida, where it's such a melting pot, and sometimes we feel like we're all in our silos, but this festival really shows us that we're all one big family.
Absolutely. You know, prior to moving to the United States, I had no clue about, Haitian food or the compa music. I was not aware that it even existed. I was familiar with obviously reggae, calypso, R&B, and so on. So being in South Florida, you get exposed to some of this stuff. And there's a lot of people that are not exposed because they only go to what they are familiar with and what they're comfortable with. This way you can come, you have all different types of genres of music, and you can say, oh, wow, I get it. This is nice. I like to experience this. I may not go to a salsa event or a salsa festival. I may not even go to a compa festival, but here I can experience a little bit of everything in one place. So I think it's really important, especially for our children, our young adults, our millennials, like you say, because we don't want them to feel like they don't belong, and that we're all one people. We're all of us, the majority are from the African diaspora. At least at some point, we all came out of Africa, right? So we want to make sure that we respect, the various cultures of the Caribbean and the African diaspora. So this is a great opportunity for that.
Definitely. So before I let you guys go, this has been an amazing conversation. I want to give everybody last words. If there's anything else that you want the community to know, the audience to know about, Afro-Carib Festival, your performance. And I'll start with you, Lucca. Is there any last words that you like to share with the audience?
Who, me?
Yeah, David. Sorry, I said Mr. Lucca. Sorry,
Okay.
David.
No. This is an event that nobody wants to miss, and I'm glad that you capped me because I only got 15% of my phone. So let me spit it out really quick. This is an event that nobody wants to miss. Okay, it's going to be very electrifying. Great crowd, great music, great food, great vendors. Do not forget about it. Saturday, February 17th. You see, I'm going too fast. At the Miramar Amphitheater. I'll be there with full band, ready to go. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. You're welcome back anytime. Let us know about more performances we have here in South Florida.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Eddy, last words. What would you like the audience to know?
I want them to know that right now we've got a sale going on. Buy one, get the second ticket at 50% off. and that goes on till the 16th of February. They need to grab that right now using the code BHMR, right? And grab those tickets because it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. It's music, it's food, it's a vibe. It's a real vibe. You know?
And definitely we want to save the best for last. This Vice Mayor Davis, let us know the last words. What should people know? What would you want to leave the audience with? And definitely plug the event again so people know, because I'm going to bring the flyer back on.
Absolutely. So our website is where you can get more information at Afro-Carib-Fest-Miramar.com, Afro-Carib-Fest-Miramar.com. And as Eddie was saying, we have a great special right now. You buy one, get another one 50% off in any category of ticket. And you just have to unlock the passcode. So you press the unlock button in the ticketing area and enter the passcode B as in boy, H as in Harry, M Mary, R as in Roger. But we also have a pre-party, because what is there with an event without a pre-party? We have a pre-party that's tomorrow, and that's called our Selector Showdown, where we're going to have 3 DJs vying for $1,000 prize. And we're going to have some giveaways at that event too, but that's at our Shirley Branca Park, which is at 6900 Miramar Parkway, 6900 Miramar Parkway, Shirley Branca Park, and that's a free event. It's a pre-party to the major party, which is on that Saturday.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And like, guys, as you see on the screen, we have the information up there for you. You can go to Afro-Carib-Fest-Miramar.com to get all the information that Vice Mayor Davis, Eddie, and David shared about the festival. Get your tickets now. There's still a sale. Like Eddie said, you don't want to miss out. This is going to be an amazing event. The hottest ticket in town. So you guys all want to be there. Definitely. So guys, I just want to thank you again for taking time to come on High Low News. You all are welcome back. Vice Mayor Davis, let us know of the future events and initiatives that you have going in Miramar. You are all now friends of the show, so consider this your home now. And I appreciate you guys for taking the time to come speak to the High Low News audience.
Be careful now. Be careful, because we'll take you up on that offer.
I want you to. Look,
thank you very much.
So Miramar is right in my backyard, so I consider that like my stumping ground. So definitely come back. Like we family over here.
All right. Good.
Thank you. Take care.
Have a great day, and I'll see you Saturday.
Yes.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you guys for joining us. Wow, guys, that was an amazing show. Make sure, like you said, I want to put that flyer back up there on the screen for everybody who is watching. Go to Afro-Carib-Fest-Miramar.com. It all goes down Saturday, February 17th from 6 to 11 p.m. at the Miramar Regional Park Amphitheater. You guys, tickets are on sale. There's a sale going on through the 16th. Buy one, get one free. Like you heard Vice Mayor Davis say, this is an affordable event, something world-class right in our backyard just for us. So y'all ain't always got to go to the beach to have a good time. You could go right in Miramar, have this amazing time. I've been there. Guys, I had a good time. Like Mr. David Lucca said, the food is amazing. The marketplace is amazing. And also, too, the performers are amazing. So y'all make sure y'all get there. Man, this has been another amazing episode of the Can We Talk podcast. I thank y'all for joining us. Make sure you go to highlowNewsMiami.com right now to sign up for our email newsletter. Also, too, while you're there, follow us on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Make sure you're subscribing and sharing with a friend. You helping us when you share. You help us grow and reach more people. Again, High Low News family, I always thank y'all for rocking with us. You know, we couldn't do this without you. And again, special thanks again to Vice Mayor Alexandra Davis, co-producer of Afro-Carib Festival, Mr. Eddy Edwards, and of course, Mr. Artist, performer extraordinaire, Mr. David Lucca. You guys, thank you for joining us today, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.